Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 43, and today we are returning with two of the biggest games, if not the biggest games of this series, as we take on Real Madrid both away and at home in the Champions League quarterfinals. Before we play those games, though, to show you how I've been getting on off camera. But actually, no, it's not going to show you at all, is it? Because in the last episode, you saw the last games with the 1-0 victory over Chelsea in the FA Cup 6th round, the 1-0 victory over Ajax in the Champions League first knockout round, second leg to send us through to the quarterfinals in today's episode, and of course the 0-0 draw against Liverpool. So to refresh your memory, as things stand, this is how we're getting on in our competitions overview. We're into the semi-finals of the FA Cup to take on Manchester United. Of course, Champions League, you see both legs against Real Madrid today, and in the Premier League right now, we sit in 4th place, 1 point behind Chelsea and third, but do have a game in hand and 6 points clear of both Manchester City and Liverpool, and have a better goal difference record over both the teams as well. So as things stand, we're doing very well indeed. And as we come into today's episode, I'm just super nervous, and for good reason as well, because as we know, Real Madrid's team is just absolutely amazing, and to overcome this team is going to be very, very difficult indeed. Regain composure, come on now. To overcome this team is going to be very... Right, let's just get into the game, shall we? Alright, so... First of the two games today, it's the Champions League quarterfinal, first leg against Real Madrid away at the Bernabeu, and I'm hoping for the best but not expecting much, and especially with the injuries we've got right now, we know this is going to be an even tougher tie than it already was already. So this will be the team for the game then, 4-2-3-1, ordinary instructions, or normal instructions I should say, staying on control despite being a far weaker side with low crosses of course, and passing the ball around as much as we can, and this is the team for the game, 4-2-3-1, Raj in goal, back for a time, and Demos, Sanogo and Torre. In midfield, Skipper and Dye and Malonas. Further forward, Aib on the left, Delafeu on the right, and Saidi as our advanced playmaker. Donnelly leads the line, and on the bench, Payne, Keane, Blint, Balut, Barkley, Oscan, and Rogerio. So Leka, of course, out for this game with the injury, still got 2 to 3 weeks left. Olivier, of course, still on that long-term injury, out for 3 months right now. And of course, Kirkpatrick suspended for this first leg. So here we go, it's Real Madrid, it's away at the Bernabeu. Surely our biggest test yet. How will we do? Let's find out. Don't humiliate us, Real Madrid. That's what I'm hoping for, just not a humiliation tonight, you know. I'll take a 2 or 3-0 loss, but nothing more than that. I mean, don't get me wrong, our team is getting better. Our team has got far better since Season 1. We've progressed this side really nicely, but, you know, we're still Little Hull City compared to the giants of Real Madrid. To even get to this stage is a surprise to me. And already, 1 minute in, is a highlight for Real Madrid. Saidi heads away to Toni Kroos' corner, but the German gets back and finds Bernardo. Bernardo Silva towards Leon Goretzka. The German takes it round and dive, but Tyman's there with interception, and Jordan Ibe will give it straight to Toni Kroos. Terrible clearance. German back to Varane. Real Madrid looking for a chance here. Varane hits that wide towards Gareth Bale, chips one to the back stick. There's Eden Hazard, and it's gone in. The Belgian fires Real Madrid into a very early lead, and the ex-Chelsea man gives the fans exactly what they were expecting. An early goal, and probably the first of many. Like I said, we're Little Hull City. Gareth Bale knocks one to the back stick, finds Hazard. There was a great tackle there by Torre, but it seemed to wrong foot Raj, who dived onto the ball but could only get a touch, and Hazard turned it in. I don't think that was an individual error from Raj or Torre, just a bit of bad luck really, and a goal for Hazard. So Real Madrid already in front. I just love an away goal tonight, something positive to take back to the KCOM Stadium, but the way this game started, this could be a very long evening. Probably should have started on counter really, but here's Ndiaye on the ball, through towards Donnelly, and maybe a chance here. Donnelly on the ball, down the left-hand side, is meant to aim it in the area, and there's Gerard Delafeu. Oh yes, get in! We have got the away goal. Brian Donnelly with the cross to the back stick, and Gerard Delafeu with the finish. He's just signed a new contract extension, and you see why. 2 goals in 2 Champions League games, and this one, the most important so far. Donnelly with a lovely cross to the back stick, and there is Delafeu on the half volley from a very tight angle, squeezing it in, and giving us the equalising goal and a crucial away goal perhaps. And now another highlight. Torre plays a 1-2 of Malonas and crosses, and Delafeu, oh, Timon, oh, Delafeu still maybe, no, goalkeeper's there. Oh, what happened there? I don't really know, but Navas gets to the ball and the Costa Rican claims it in the end. Still 1-1. We almost went in front. And there's another highlight here, but as Raj plays the kick long, Donnelly's never going to beat Varane in the air, as Ndai was way too slow to get to the ball, but Goretzka loses it and Malonas gets it back for us. We've actually had a really good spell of pressure here, but now I've said that, you know exactly what's going to happen. Griezmann on the ball, plays it long, Sonogo cuts it out, gives it straight back to his French colleague, and Toni Kroos now gets to the ball and finds Goretzka, the ex-Schalke man, towards Bernardo Silva, through towards Griezmann, and the Frenchman back inside, and Bernardo Silva makes it 2-1. We could have gone in front moments ago, but instead the ex-Monaco boy gives Real Madrid the lead, and unfortunately we're trailing once again. Bernardo Silva towards Griezmann, takes it round Dimov, and a nice little through ball. I think he might have gone through the legs of Sonogo there. Finds Bernardo Silva, simple finish, 2-1, and once again we trail. But yet another highlight is Delafeu finds Brian Donnelly. What an action-packed first half an hour. Donnelly on the run, keeps on going. What a run from Donnelly, but the shot goes over the bar. I don't know why he shoots so early. He keeps on taking shots around the edge of the area when he's clearly got the pace to keep on striding inside and get a much better shooting opportunity. But still, it is 2-1. There's been positives in this first half. We're certainly still in this game and still in this tie, but you know a team like Real Madrid's quality can dispose of us very quickly if they want to. Lindelof on the ball, and the Swede finds Bale, and Bale to Griezmann, and his shot deflected just wide the post. If we can get to half-time only trailing by 1, I'll take this scoreline for the time being. Alright, so that'll do it for the first half then. Just switch to counter before the breaks. We were having to withstand some pretty heavy pressure. We're not doing too badly out there, so at the break I'm going to calmly say you've been unlucky so far, and everyone's gained confidence and looked relaxed and motivated, and that's exactly what you want to see when some of your players are looking quite frustrated and furious in Donnelly's case. And as things stand right now, well, we've got the away goal I wanted. We're only trailing by 1. I mean, we're still in this tie, and we're still in this game. 45 minutes to go. Anything can happen. Come on, Hull. We could have gone 2-1 up, though. You know, we could have gone 2-1 up. I didn't really understand what happened during that passage of play, because it happened so quickly. And it was just like pinball in the area, but eventually Navas got to the ball, so couldn't do anything about that. But still, we are trailing by 1. First highlight of the second half comes here with Timon knocking it through to Saidi out wide towards Jordan Ibe. And Ibe comes inside and finds Brian Malonas, and the Canadian now on the ball, dispossessed by Toni Kroos, and this is what I'm worried of. Roundra getting the ball back and hitting us on the break as Ndai heads it long, and Goretzka loses out to Donnelly. Saidi on the ball though, plays it long towards Jordan Ibe. Lovely through ball there, and Ibe on the ball can cross to the middle, and Donnelly's shot well saved by Keylor Navas. We are still firmly in this game, and we're just over half an hour to go. Don't write us off getting that second away goal and levelling things up tonight in Madrid. So 12.5 minutes to go. Another highlight here, possibly for Hull, as Timon finds Ozcan through towards Donnelly. Can we get a chance to equalise? Donnelly could be through, and Navas makes the save. Another possible chance for Donnelly. Going to take him off and bring on Ruggiero now, try and utilise some height. We've had the chances in this game. If we were just a little bit more clinical, we may have got something from this. Let's go attacking, try and find out a way goal. I think we're good enough to. We just need to get one chance and take it. Attacking Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, only trailing by 1. This could backfire spectacularly, because as things stand right now, we're firmly in the tie, but 1 goal for Real Madrid, and things could be very, very bad for us indeed. But here's Torre finding Ozcan, through to Ruggiero, the Brazilian back to the Turkish midfielder, through towards Ruggiero! Oh, it's just wide of the post. We've had the chances. We've played well, but we just haven't kept our composure in front of goal. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but despite still being firmly in the tie, we are going to leave Madrid frustrated, knowing we possibly could have levelled this game, and maybe, just maybe, if we were a little bit more composed in front of goal, you never know, possibly could have won it, but that would do it. Final score, Real Madrid 2, Hull City 1. And you know what? Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth, man. Well, we've played well tonight. We've done well. We've been very unlucky. It's been a brilliant first leg. And we are still firmly in this tie. We got the away goal I was craving. We got exactly what I was hoping in that regard. Of course, we can see the 2 first half goals. Missed a few chances as well. Quite frustrating. But we're still in this tie. We are still definitely in this. And going back to the KCOM Stadium, get 1 goal and Real Madrid have to score. We've done well tonight. Alright guys, we're just moving into the second game today, which is against Aston Villa, but this game we played off camera. I'll briefly show you the highlights once it's done, and I'll show you the lineup for the game as well. We're going with a 4-4-2 for the game, and as you can see, it's a very, very weak lineup indeed. The team is Pena in goal, Smajic, Blint, Keane, and Walker-Peters in midfield, Ozcan on the left, Farouk Balut on the right, and Kirkpatrick and Barkley in the middle. I'll talk together Ruggiero and Mitrovic, and on the bench, Manny and Sonogo, Torre, Saidi, Ibe, Donnelly, and Brian Reed. So I'll play this game off camera. I'll let you know how I get on, and I'll show you the highlights just for the Real Madrid game, which is of course the most important one. 1 as we're still in a tie. I can't believe it. Alright guys, so this is it. Second and final game of today's episode you'll see on camera against Real Madrid in the Champions League quarterfinal second leg. We just played the Aston Villa game and we won it by a 0-0. Alexander Mitrovic failed in the area but managed to stay on his feet after a collision in the air, it seemed. And the Serbian took the penalty he won and subsequently converted it as well. So a 1-0 win, delighted with that. And you'll see the full league table directly after the end of the episode, which is against Real Madrid, the final game. And I'm feeling confident. I must say I'm feeling slightly confident. And that's quite a surprise for someone of such a pessimistic nature such as myself. But after getting that away goal and playing alright away at the Bernabeu, I genuinely do believe we could do it tonight. We just have to believe in ourselves. So we're switching back to the 4-2-3-1, obviously, and one of our strongest lineups. And such, this will be the team for the game. In fact, I think it's the same team we had 7 days ago. Or was it 8 days ago? Either way. Raj in goal, a back four of Timon, Demos, Sanogo and Torre. In midfield, and Dai and Malonas. Further forward, Ibe on the left, Delafeo on the right, and Saidi as advanced playmaker. Donnelly continues to lead the line, and on the bench, Pena, Keane, Blint, Kirkpatrick, Barkley, Ozcan, and Rogerio. So here we go. It's the second and final game today. It's Real Madrid. We're 1 goal away from qualifying for the semi-finals, but we'll still need to keep a clean sheet. Come on, Hull City. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. You know, you got to believe. You've got to believe. If you think you can do something, you can do something. It's not a saying, nah, it's just me being an idiot. But we can do this, you know, we definitely can. Again, if we get our goal, that means that Real Madrid have to score due to our away goal in Spain. And our defense this season has been, I don't think it's been as tight as last season, but still pretty decent, I'd say. And I'm confident. I'm confident. The first chance could fall to us as well, as Ndai wins us the ball back and finds Saidi, carries the ball over the halfway line, and is then dispossessed by Toni Kroos. But instead, it might come to Real Madrid the first chance. And this won't be a good start for fall behind early. Bernardo Silva on the ball, finds Toni Kroos. Nice first time ball to Hazard. And oh my goodness, that's just like what happened at the Bernabeu. Torre with the tackle, but it drops down to a Real Madrid player and Bernardo Silva turns it in. Once again, a really piece of bad luck to start the game off. Toni Kroos with a through ball and Hazard tackled by Torre. But again, just like in the first leg, Torre's tackle goes straight to a Real Madrid player. This time Bernardo Silva, last time Hazard. And Real Madrid go in front. They've got that away goal to already cancel out ours. And that's a terrible start. Well, if we can see it again tonight, it is definitely all over. You know, we had to make sure we were tight defensively. And instead, we've already gone behind. If we can see it again, it's all over. So we've got the second away goal. And there's absolutely no way we score 4 against this Real Madrid side. So from here on out, we have to be inch perfect at the back. Otherwise, we're heading home and not getting any further in these quarter-final stages. Bernardo Silva gets on the ball and finds Griezmann. And diving interception, who wins it back and gives it to Mamadou Sanogo. Come on, 1 goal. And once again, we put ourselves within 1 of tying things on aggregate. Toni Kroos on the ball, though. Receives the ball from Raj's poor kick. Hazard into Bernardo Silva. Through towards Hazard. Not again. Oh my word. Seriously. We've played well over these 2 legs, but we have not got the rub of the green at all. 2-0, and that's it. We're definitely out now. Torre can tackle, it seems, but oh no, it was a back pass. It was a back pass, actually, and a poor back pass at that, as Hazard comes in to intercept and beats Raj. I can't believe this. Torre, 3 times out of the 4 goals Real Madrid have scored, it's come from a Torre tackle or a Torre poor back pass. I should have kept Fouquier. They're not going to blame him for the goals, obviously, I'm just joking. But still, honestly, man, we've played well in this tie. We've done all right, but we're going to rue missing all those chances in the first leg. And it's over now. I mean, it's definitely over now. We need to score 4 goals in 55 minutes worth of play against this Real Madrid team and not concede again. And as things stand right now, you feel as they're going to score again and again and again. Thankfully, Bernardo Silva totally messed that one up there and Raj saves it. Still 2-0. I mean, there's a thin chance, there's a slight chance, but it's highly unlikely. And I'm about to switch to counter as well. We need to, because Real Madrid dominated in this first half in terms of getting clear-cut chances. Griezmann on the ball through to Kroos. This should be free, and it is. Toni Kroos makes it 3-0. We did so well at the Bernabeu, but tonight at the K-Com Stadium, the pressure's got to us. There was a genuine chance we could go through, and we've completely capitulated. We're now 5-1 down on aggregate. This scoreline does not reflect what you've seen over 2 legs. I'm sorry, we've been better than this. It's hard to say we've been better than this with a straight face when Kroos makes it 3-0 just before the break, but it's true. We haven't been that bad, but it's over now. It's over now. So no go to Ibe. Maybe a chance to just after the restart for a goal and a consolation one as Saidi on the ball finds Brian Donnelly. And Donnelly does score. And it's 3-1 on the night. 5-2 over 2 legs. We still need to score 4 goals in 39 minutes. Highly unlikely. But at least we got a consolation goal. Saidi to Donnelly just about kept himself onside. And a nice finish past Keylor Navas. We're not back in the tie. Let's not kid ourselves. But at least we got something positive tonight. And a goal to reduce the deficit. So a highlight here with 15 minutes to go. Maybe a chance here for another goal. Ruggiero is sent down the right-hand side. And I mean, what is that? Seriously, why would you even do that? I know you've not got much support, but seriously, I just saw at the bottom there, it's just like the fans have seen enough. I suppose they're heading for the exits. This is Real Madrid, lads. Cut us some slack. We're only 3-1 down. People that leave games early are not real fans. I don't want those guys back at the KCOM Stadium in 3 or 4 years' time when we're beating Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-finals to get to our first final. I don't want those fans jumping back on the bandwagon. Oh no, if you can't support the team when we're getting thumped, don't support us when we're playing well. As Saidi finds Jordan Ibe, and he's, he kept hold of the ball just about off Lindelof and finds Saidi, and Navas makes the save. That could have been 3-2, and then those fans will be clambering to get back in, but still 3-1, unfortunately. And I think that'll probably do it. Well, that is going to do it then. The clock is running down, and this wonderful fairy tale of Hull City in the Champions League for the first ever time has unfortunately ended in a bit of embarrassment, but not much of one. This is Real Madrid, and I don't think that it's that bad of a result. But João Pedro Sousa, who continues to confuse me, says losing this tie should never have been an option, and the players need to be told that. What? Seriously? You should have left with the fans when they were leaving with 15 minutes to go, mate. What are you talking about? I mean, I'm going to calmly say oh, God. See, I want to say I'm disappointed, but it's unacceptable to have lost on aggregate here. No excuses can be made for that. It's a Real Madrid. It's Real Madrid. I can't. It's not what I want to say. I want to say I'm just disappointed and we could have played better. But, I mean, I've motivated and fired them up. But that's not exactly what I mean. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, seriously, João Pedro Sousa is just so critical. But still, 3 on the final score. We are out 5-2 on aggregate, and that will do it. We went one step further than we were supposed to. And to be honest, I don't think that was a bad run in our first year. In fact, a very good run, I would say. Got through our tight group, got past Ajax as well, but sadly knocked out by one of the best sides in the world. No shame in that. No shame in that whatsoever. So that will end today's episode of our Football Manager series, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do consider leaving a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated, and they really help the channel out as well. We shall return in the next episode with the FA Cup semi-final against Manchester United and away at Madrid Stadium as we take on 19th place Reading, where hopefully after that game we would have guaranteed a place in the top 4 for next season as well. And after that, we'll come back for the final games of the season. And if we make the FA Cup final, we'll play that as well. So thanks for watching. Much love to you all. And I will see you for the next episode in our Football Manager series very soon. Bye.